Hello and welcome to the apocalypse. Welcome to the Let's Test of The Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Hi. We're in our very chatty HUD. We're in the Hall of Justice. And I played through the entire game, through the main story at least. I will give you a brief idea what this game is about. And that will give us like 15 to 30 minutes, I think. And yeah, we'll show what you can expect from this game. I like the game a lot, so much as in first impression. I have some nitpicks, some are bigger than others. And I would say I start with that stuff that bothers me most to get the, worst things out of the way. So let's go into the menu for this. And this is a so-called service game, which is my biggest complaint, and I think a lot of people have the same issue with it. You pay money, and there's something like this, the Battle Pass. So, most of this... One second. I want to monologue, and one of the characters is like, Captain Boomerang is like, hey, I'm important, I have to brag. So... a service game is something that where you pay money, as I said before, and you can play kind of a season, like a extra campaign, where you get special points or resources, whatever you want to call it. It's different in each game, like Diablo, for example, Diablo 3, Diablo 4. They have a similar stuff where you play a certain season for a certain amount of time and you can unlock loot. In this case, it's mainly, as you can see, like audio or like clothing, like mainly cosmetic stuff. And there's stuff here's level 18 and so on. I think it's roughly how far it goes, like 76. And here's always something in between which says free. So if you reach that point like I did, you can claim the stuff that's free. That's not the best out of the best, but it's, as I said, it's mostly cosmetic, or it's a booster for gaining more experience, more credits, more resources faster in some cases. So I could buy this premium battle pass if I want to, spend some extra cash. I don't know what it costs, I didn't check. And I unlock all the stuff I already basically hooked off. And if I play the entire thing, I might do that, I don't know. But I don't really need that things. If you go squad, you can choose one of 4 characters. I will start and chat a bit before I show the rest of the game, but I won't get the easy, like the talky stuff out of the way first. I'm playing with Harley Quinn, and I could also switch in between with the difficulty, with the characters. There's Deadshot, for example, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang available at the moment, and unlockable with Season 1, the Joker. And when they staying true to the story, small spoiler here, so if you don't want to hear that, skip like 2 minutes ahead. Spoiler, you've been warned. They're planning on more expansions, of course, and they said in the story, like they spoiled us themselves, that there will be 12 another seasons, basically 12 times where you have to kill Brainiac, the antagonist, over and over again and gain new characters and stuff. So that will keep the game alive, and that's a service point. So I don't like this kind of stuff. And also, you have to be always online. You have to connect to the Warner Brothers servers through Steam. I'm playing on PC. The game is available on console as well. So if the servers are in maintenance or the servers are down for whatever reason, you cannot play the game, even in single player, which is annoying. I don't like that. The Avengers game did the same thing, but they did good as it ended. As they said, we shut down the servers because it's older, nobody really is playing it anymore. They unlocked everything cosmetic wise that was available from start to finish for free. I mean, it sucks for those people who bought with money, but that's how Cerberus Games works. And it was available, or still is available, to play offline entirely, so you don't need to connect to the service. I hope they do something similar with this. If the game is not popular anymore, they could just kill it, and basically you're lost on whatever your progress, and you cannot play the game, which is the biggest downer in this one. There's the Nexus, which unlocks after you play through the main story, which is basically, whoops, sorry, wrong button. There are multiple, this is the seasons, basically episode 1, that would be the next I could play, and ongoing, as you can see. So stuff that comes in future, a big map of the city with a lot of stuff to do. Contracts is, yeah, you can do stuff, you kill enemies and get rewards. For example.
You're in my top performers this quarter.
So I can choose another stuff here and just go, okay, I want to do this.
Have fun. I'm excited just thinking about all that cellular
Cosmetics, loadout, you can upgrade and, yeah, switch your gear. Nothing new. Talents.
Upgrade itself.
Yeah.
Easy. Not yet.
So if your character hits level 30, you maxed out the main tree and you will unlock the squad skill tree, which is this. Offense and defense traits, red and blue. And I invested in this mostly, in which I will put in the other 2 points I have for extra experience. It's not much, 5%, but it will stack up, and you can see you have a lot to do. And this says infinite, so you can grind a lot of levels. Socials, if you want to do competitive or with friends. Battle Pass, as I said. Store, don't need it. Codex, the lore of the world and everything, and options, of course. The game is medium quality. My PC cannot handle the highest at the moment, sadly. I plan on changing that in the future to get better hardware. But in general, the game still on medium quality, it looks great. The character models and everything. Besides being a service game, my biggest nitpick would be there are a lot of mission types that are repetitive. Some are more fun than others, and the most hated mission type is escort missions. And I don't like those, and there's a lot of those. This is the biggest complaint game-wise. Here's a gizmo, you have vehicles in here, you have a lot of characters which gives you upgrades and stuff. I will show you the whole of Justice quick. My most unliked character is Amanda Waller. I don't like her. And that's also, she is, yeah, well, something else to say. In the cartoons and the comics, everything, Waller is also a meanie. I don't like her there. When I have to rank the Suicide Squad, my ranking would go from Harley, the one I play now, then Deadshot, then King Shark, and last is Captain Boomerang. Not playstyle wise, but from the character wise, how I feel about the characters themselves. Boomerang is just a bit stupid. I don't know, no offense, I don't know how to express it otherwise. Brainiac, yeah.
Fight as you will, your reward for staying alive will be to witness evolution.
Yeah, Metropolis is in ruins, as I said, Apocalypse. You can scan for enemies and important things. There's a tank, for example. You can do another scan. I'm playing with a controller, by the way. And you also could use mouse and keyboard if you want to, but I would recommend a controller for this game. And yeah, there's riddles on the map. As you can see, there's things like, you know, from the Batman Arkham games. This game is also from Rocksteady, so it's from those guys who made Batman Arkham Asylum, City, and Night. AI-wise, I'm running around with 3 companions which are not human. And the AI is not too dumb. Actually, they're pretty good in combat as an assist. These are like swing around through some loops, get a certain time to unlock rewards. Nothing too fancy. I did it to try it out now and then. You can see I didn't done all. There are Riddler statues you can collect, like in the Arkham games. And here's one of these missions from Toyman, for example. Here's another mission. This is post-game stuff. Basically, a lot of things you can do. Here's a cannon. Here's some more easier. You can see the difficulty of those missions. Let's see. I don't know. Community service. Yeah, let's.
There's a bunch of civilians who are cornered by those bully aliens. They need your help ASAP. So get ready for incoming coordinates.
Yeah, that's also one of those missions which is very repetitive and not my most fun. Speaking of the Riddler. So we head through the city by zipping around. Harley's playstyle you could compare mostly to Batman's. The squad is getting equipped from the Justice League at the start of the game, and so Boomer gets some Speed Force powers through a gauntlet. King Shark is King Shark. I think he doesn't get anything basically besides weapons. He is pretty powerful on his own. Deadshot gets a jetpack. Play-wise, sorry for talking so much at the start, but the game is very fluent, and the playstyle is very intuitive. You have to get used to the way you get around in the world, how everything works. Each character can be switched before you start a session. So if you don't want to play with Holly anymore, you go out the session, quit it, take another one, for example, and can level those. Other than that, each character has a completely different moveset. You can try them out in a tutorial, basically. Here's one of the riddles to the jump around things, but we're not interested in doing this. The city transforms over time when the story progresses a bit and gets more and more destroyed, as you can see. It's more complete when you start out the game. Yeah. Yeah. Riddler is giving you hints now and then when you reach a certain area where, oh, here's something that I wanted by this, like, I think he's referring to a city sign or so. I didn't look around, but if you've found what he's referring to, you just use the Riddler scan option, and it will say, oh yeah, scan detected. This says nothing because I didn't get the right target, and you check that off. You can choose the map. It has certain areas. You can see 2 out of 3 scans, 3 out of 4 jumping puzzles, and 5 out of 7 Riddler statues, for example. In this area, here's something else. You can see certain districts, like in the Batman games. If you go 100%, you have a lot to do. The drone up here is for swinging. That belongs to Batman earlier. I can also grapple to certain things with no timer on it. The drone has a cooldown. Oh wait. This little guy here drops resources if you get it killed, but they are pretty fast. So if you get it, as I said. And squished. Yeah. Here's some characters. We have grenades, for example, if you want to just blow the enemies up. You can counter these when they light up, like with those lightning bolts. You have to... You get a tutorial on everything, but you have to get to remember what you have to do.
To take you apart, Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I promise to remake you better than your wildest dreams.
But as I said, you have to remember what does what. So in general, you focus on the enemy, so you zoom in and press another button and do a counter attack, which deals a lot of damage and mostly get rid of the enemies. Some have shields, you have to melee hit them before doing range damage, for example. There's air support by choppers. Oh.
My challenges await
Wow.
you. Feel free to attempt them at your own pace. Or perhaps you're too scared.
Yeah. I'm just annoyed of you, Riddler, that's all. I don't need to. Overall, just some quick thoughts. The game is pretty nice, but as I said, it has some downsides too. The biggest plus on it is really the story. I think I might repeat myself here. This isn't the first try to record this thing, this Let's Test. I would say we do this mission and then I will give you a roundup on everything that I want to say again.
Shelter.
Which is important, basically. Some final thoughts.
Admirable.
So,
Save them if you can.
Every time we find a civilian, I want to sing. Let's scan and let's scan.
characters are really nice and really memorable.
Those goons are coming for us.
Yeah.
Watch out.
So, here, this guy has a shield. Oh, now I have to be quick and go to...
Save somebody.
Yeah. Towards the A. Oh, goddammit. Down below? Yeah. Somewhere else. So, I have to... talking and playing. Where is it? Where is it? One sec. I have to concentrate. There. So, you have to kill some enemies and then you... away, thank you. Find this here in this mission type. You rescue civilians, shrink them down. And we have to rescue them and get them back to the bus. And you repeat this over and over. There are multiple characters who have these missions for you. You have to be quick because they will suffocate if you wait too long.
Oh. Cower like this. Long past any hope of rescue.
My aim is off. Oh, this is regaining shields when this guy's flashing blue.
Your brutality, I have to admit, it's impressive.
I also unlocked some specials, which you can see. This one, for example. Boom. Up high, okay. Oh, 2. How lovely.
Another person. I need you to be more enthusiastic than these bad guys.
Yeah. Where's the truck there? So, one at a time. The characters are interacting with voice lines and
Happy to be alive and on board.
give some nice comments, making fun about each other, enemies and friends alike. Give me some shields, thank you.
Oh, God, thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Scanning for civilians. Us off, and we'll all be heroes.
I don't know.
Guys inbound. All weapons hot. Oh,
Toyman has a weird idea of being heroes, but hey.
welcome to my boss.
Um.
You all are stellar.
Oh, there's one more.
These buildings have more intrigue than a door factory. Stop them from scanning for civilians.
Yeah, on it. So everything nice and easy. It can get chaotic sometimes.
You're a lifesaver.
I know. So there's in so-called affliction, ice, fire, electrics and such, where you freeze the enemies or shock them. You have to choose one. I choose ice. I like that most. That's the worst one I got. which basically is a special attack with a cooldown. Cooldown. See what I did there?
Kill that one yourselves. Commendable.
We're done?
Bus isn't full yet, but you're getting there.
Nah. Oh. Do I have a grenade? Yeah, I have one. Nice. Counter.
Next mind. Ogle at what you could accomplish under my control.
Goodbye. If you run out of shields, you have some life, of course, left. Oh. And if the life runs out, you have a revive twice. And if you die 3 times, you're screwed. You have to start over from the last checkpoint. So you have to redo the mission.
Just get me out of here.
Happened now and then to me, but overall, not too hard. Boss fights are all different, and also are a big plus on this mission, which, as I said earlier, the story is the biggest positive note here. Mission complete. I think we go back to the Hall of Justice, to a quiet place, when I do my recap. So continue. It's just quick scene. And just skip that. Sorry, that's trigger finger. I've seen it multiple times. And you get some loot. You get mission rewards. You get extra rewards on certain missions. And you get a report. So, Wayne Tech firmware update. A gun.
All right.
And a level up.
Not bad.
Okay. So, and we go back to action right away. So,
Picking up a lieutenant in an enemy near you.
yeah, similar to the red one earlier, this little bug is golden. It's in an enemy, so we have to get rid of that one.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, Waller, I know. But I want to go back to the Hall of Justice. You unlock quick travel at a certain point, but just to the Hall of Justice, which is a bit annoying. But hey, city's pretty big. Anyways, let's just give my 2 cents about this. Someplace quiet would be nice.
TV, Ma. When I get home, I'll turn it back on, and everything on your TV can look as messed up as you like.
Fix it TV. So, yeah. Run around in the Hall of Justice a bit. You have each character you unlock has a certain place. Here are some guards, and I don't know.
It's the invasion that keeps on giving.
Yeah, some of these characters even have names. This is a hologram, so there are no enemies here.
You shouldn't just be going into the field willy-nilly.
I know.
Before you leave, your adaptive weapon modifier, your gun improving thing, is ready for an upgrade.
Thank you,
We
Lex.
should discuss it.
He's a hologram. He's in LexCorp. Or at LexCorp. So, as you can see, pretty nice HUD. Penguin's shooting range, and Penguin was there at the entrance. Inger's Sanctum, which unlocks. So you, as you progress in the story, I think yours is pretty quiet that I can recap. So, as you progress, you unlock more and more stuff for you, tutorial-wise. Skill trees, loot, missions to do, side missions, main missions. And as I said, with ongoing Season 1, I will play that as the stuff progresses off camera. No Let's Play in this, as I have too many big games that I want to play already. Overall, this is a nice game, but as I said earlier, and I repeat myself, I don't really like service games. Nonetheless, it's worth the money I paid. I paid half price basically. Its basic game is, I think, 60 to 70, and I paid like 30. So, which is an amount I feel really comfortable with, and I had a lot of fun. The story itself, I always like it. DC, Marvel doesn't matter. When there's a new own creative story. The DC movies are a big example for what DC does best. And they did it with Lego games before and did it with this. They did it with the Arkham games. If you like the Arkham games, you will like this probably as well. Spoilers, the name says it. The Justice League doesn't make it. Yeah. In general, these characters, these 4 screw-ups, have so much charisma. They carry the entire game, basically. The story and the combination of these 4 with the story in a whole is so much fun. The story is so enjoyable. And how they interact with each other in missions, especially in the story missions, each has their own opponent. Captain Boomerang has the Flash. He really hates the guy. I don't know why. I don't know Boomer too much. Deadshot doesn't like Green Lantern. He tossed him in jail. Harley has a feud with Batman. And yeah, King Shark's just, I don't know, he has a feud with anyone. He's a bit on the sidelines, but the other 3, they have their opponent. And yeah, overall, as I said earlier, I think I don't know if I repeat but as I tried to record this multiple times, so if I repeat myself, sorry. When I go from like character-wise, style-wise, I like Harley Quinn best, then Deadshot, then King Shark, and my least favorite, sadly, is Captain Boomerang. But I have to say, in combination with King Shark, they two are the most funny part of the game. Especially Boomerang. He's stupid. Sorry, but he is totally dumb. And he's the comedic part, the biggest comedic part. Shark has some comedic things as well, but Boomerang really shines when it comes to that. Even he's a bit of the punching bag of the show, but yeah. The smartest guy, I think, is Deadshot. Holly plays mainly dumb, I guess, but she is completely nuts in the head, so I will progress with the game on my own, play it a bit more, unlock new characters, hoping for newer stuff, and I hope that they, in future, when they have to shut the game down at some point, or will, actually do the same as the Avengers game did, with giving you the opportunity to play everything else that is there without having the online part. You have to be always on. I said that before, and that's the biggest. The service game part and the always on thing is the most annoying about it. But if you can all put that aside and say, I'm here for the story, I'm here for the action, I like the characters, I like DC, I would say it's a must-have. So, but also, as I said, I paid half price. I would recommend waiting on a sale as well, because 60 is for this a bit much. If you're not like investing a lot of time in this because you just want to grind levels and do this kind of season pass game style things. I don't know how to address it otherwise. Anyhow, I talk too much as always. I hope you enjoyed this little look into the Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Love the game, want to play more, and really hoping for a new DC-esque game in the future, but without the servers part. I would love another Batman game, but we'll see how that turns out. Or even another one of these, but as I said, we'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you for watching, thank you for all the support, and we see us in the next video.